Good evening, good morning, good night, whatever time it is you're watching this. Hello. Hi friends, it's your friendly neighborhood fit chick Jade, and I'm not doing Crush Diaries today. I am actually doing a video, a how-to on how to hide your facial piercings and your tattoos when you're not allowed to wear them to work. I just recently started a job where I'm not allowed to have any facial piercings or visible tattoos showing, so that's a little bit of a problem because I have double nostril piercings and my septum, and I have 2 wrist tattoos and now 2 shoulder tattoos. So what am I gonna do? The shoulder tattoos are pretty easy to hide except for this one because it goes down to my elbow. So my options at work are I have to wear a uniform, and they're short sleeves which come to about here, quarter sleeves which come to here, but I don't have any of those shirts, and then long sleeves. And it's about to be summer, it's about to be really, really hot, so I don't want to wear my long sleeve shirts to work every day. But I can't have any visible tattoos, so I can cover these up. I do have to wear an undershirt, and so I bought a couple just like Forever 21 undershirts. The sleeves come about to here. They're cap sleeves, so they cover this and then they cover this. But then if you try really, really hard and look through my shirt, my work shirt, then you can kind of see the outline of the characters, but you have to be trying really hard to notice that they're there. How am I gonna hide these? I have a couple options. So how to hide tattoos. First, this tiny one, I have to wear a watch to work. So this watch covers pretty much the tattoo, kind of. The band covers most of it, and it does slide around because I have abnormally tiny wrists. So if I don't feel like being super careful, I can get away with covering this one with just a wristwatch. However, this one is much larger than this one, so I have to cover it a little bit more substantially. Last week I did bandages. So this is an option. If you need to cover tattoos, go out and buy some bandages, not the clear kind. You have to buy the fabric ones, the flexible fabric ones, and I lined up 3 of the big ones because I don't have like the big ones over this. And you could kind of see through just the sticky part and not the part with the bandage. You could kind of see the words through that, but it worked. It looks kind of stupid. That's one option. It's a little bit pricey because you're gonna have to go through bandages a lot. It really made my skin itch. I think I'm allergic to the adhesive or something. So by the end of the day, my skin was just very irritated and very itchy, and I didn't like that option. So today I went out and bought athletic wrap. And I don't know how many layers I'm going to need to wrap around my tattoos, but it's basically, you know, if you sprain your ankle or your wrist or something, or your tennis elbow, you buy athletic wrap. This also works for covering tattoos. I'm going to cut off a couple pieces of this and just wrap it around my wrist as many times as I need to completely cover the tattoos so that it's not that you can't see the tattoo, is what I'm saying. I don't know how thick this is. I just bought it. I guess I can open it. That's my favorite, when you try to open it and nothing actually happens. So this can be reused a little bit too before you want to throw it away and buy a new roll. So it's gonna last you a lot longer than bandages. And this is just 1 layer, and you can kind of see the hollows through it, so I'd probably have to wrap it around 2 or 3 times. But then that's just my designated piece for my right wrist, and then I'll have a designated piece for my left wrist, and I'll just use that until I need to cut a new piece. So this should last me a little while. If you can cover it with jewelry and it's allowed, then cover it with jewelry. And otherwise, go for the bandages or the athletic wrap, depending on the size and opacity, I guess, of your tattoo. The last option for tattoos is my mother actually bought me this Glamoflage stuff. It's by Hard Candy. And I don't really know where she got it, but I think it's just like concealer, but it comes with a special, yeah, it's heavy duty concealer, and it comes with a special little pencil, not pen, that you're supposed to color in your tattoo with the pencil and then cover your tattoo with the concealer. And I've never used it other than to try it out because I don't like the idea of having to take makeup off of my tattoos every single night. But this is the pencil, and see, you're supposed to fill it in like you're coloring on yourself, and then cover it with the Glamouflage. I'm also worried about it like rubbing off on things. And this is light. I don't know why she bought me light concealer because my skin is much darker than this, but that's also why I don't use it. So, I mean, if you're okay with putting makeup on your tattoos and you don't mind the extra process of putting on makeup on your tattoos, like maybe you just have a really small, like a heart on your wrist or something like that, or something this size, then go for it. But I have much larger tattoos and I don't want to deal with having to put the makeup on and taking it off every night. So I'm gonna go with the bandages and the wrap, and I'm probably gonna find a large bangle that's work appropriate to put over this tattoo on days that I don't feel like looking like I'm injured all the time. If anybody asks you any questions, say it's just a really old flesh wound that you paid someone to inflict, because that sounds badass. That's what I tell people anyway. Okay. And now moving on to facial piercings, specifically nostril piercings, because that's all I deal with. The septum is really simple to deal with. You just flip it up and it's gone. You'd never know I had a septum piercing. And then at the end of the day, I gotta reach into my nose and I pull it out. So every morning when I get to the parking lot at work before I board the tram, I flip up my septum ring. And then when I get on the tram at the end of the night, I flip it down. I have a retainer. I don't want to put it in because I really, really want to have at least one nostril piercing showing when I'm not at work easily. Because these little guys here I take out and I put on a retainer. I bought like a pack of 10 of them off of Amazon for like 10 bucks. And so it's just a nose bone with a flat head. When I put them in, you don't know they're there. They're just little nose bones, and I take out, these are L-bend studs, and I take them out and I just stick the nose bones in and I leave them in until the weekend. And then when it's my weekend, I take them out and I put my studs back in. So I can sleep with them in. A lot of people say that nose bones are annoying to deal with and put in. I haven't had any problems. If you have a problem with it, I put some really warm saline, like not, I'd say hot but not scalding, on a Q-tip, and I rub it around my piercing both inside and out, and that kind of opens up the piercing a little bit and it lubricates it so that everything can slide in and out easily. And that's how I hide all of my tattoos and facial piercings. I'm really hoping that one day we don't have to hide our tattoos and facial piercings, but until that day comes, we have some options. Alright, that's it from me. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you found any of these things helpful, and go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any ideas in covering up your tattoos and piercings that I didn't discuss here, or if you have any comments about having to cover those things for your work and your job. Otherwise, I will see you very soon. New videos put up every week. Love you guys. Bye!